Hello, this is Glade. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, and today is Nuke Day. So, yesterday and the day before, I spent going through my hives and pulling up any extra brood up above a queen excluder so that today I can come back and strip off that brood and fill up these nuke boxes. And that's all we're going to do today. So, yesterday I ran to the city and picked up some queens. I've got 20 queens here. I'm going to make up 20 nukes, but 8 of them are going to go into the new yard that I've just got set up and ready to go. So I'll end up with 12 nukes when I'm done out of all of this. And the rest of the queens, I didn't get 20 queens, I got 25 queens. The rest of the queens I'm going to use just to replace a few of the queens in my yards that need to be replaced. Okay, I've got my nuke boxes and I've put in one frame of food, honey, and then 4 frames of newly waxed foundation. And I'm going to pull 3 of these out and replace the frames that I take out of these hives. So this one, my notes tell me, can give me some brood. So I should be able to just come here, open this up, find my brood. There's one. The brood will go right in the middle. 2. That's a good frame for a nuke. Honey, pollen, capped brood, both sides. A little bit of drone brood in the bottom, but that'll be okay. Okay, so there's my nuke. It could use a few more bees, but we'll just leave it that way for just a minute. Oops, I'm going to put that foundation frame to the outside. 1. 2 more. Okay, that's all I'm taking out of that one. Now, since this is all capped brood, that'll emerge pretty quick here. And populate that hive real quick here. But I am going to shake some bees in there just to make sure we've got enough. Let's see what this one has to offer me. There's a frame of brood. Frame of brood. Another frame. Okay, that one's done. Just use a few more bees in some of those. As you can see, that makes this process go pretty quick. I think these will have enough bees in them once I kind of get done, and then when those 3 frames of capped brood emerge, they'll be packed with bees. So I'm not too worried. I just want to make sure that I've got enough bees in there to get them through a few cool nights, and I think we're doing pretty good. I may shake a few more in those yet, but as you can see, it goes pretty quick once I've got them, all these hives set up the way I need. Since I am putting foundation back in these hives. I'm going to feed them some thin syrup so that they've got enough stimulus to draw out those frames. But I think they'll be good. And right the moment, in our area, I was seeing nectar come in a week or two ago, but right now I'm not seeing any nectar coming in. We had some hard frost. We were down mid-20s this last weekend, and or last week, whenever that was, and I think it just shut everything off as far as nectar flow. I'm seeing pollen come in the door, but not really any nectar in these hives. So I think I'm going to give all my hives a gallon of syrup and just hopefully keep them going and keep them stimulated. But I think these will be good, and in a month these nukes will be ready to go. They'll be bursting at the seams probably before that, but want to make sure they're nice and big and fat for whoever gets them. So appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day.
Good morning. This is Glade. It is Thursday, April 9th, and I got all my nukes made up yesterday, and I got the new yard populated with some bees and got the queens in them and got some food on them. Today's goal is to just put some food on the rest of my hives. I'm just going to put some sugar syrup on them, some thin sugar syrup, and hopefully that'll kind of keep them going. I don't see any nectar coming in right the moment. I think the hard frost we had last week really kind of shut things down. But nukes are in and ready to go. I'll flip you around and show you what they're doing this morning. I think you can see they're already up and flying. So here's the nukes in my yard. Here's the 12. As you can see, the bees are up and flying already. And these are some pretty stout nukes. After I got done, I realized maybe I've made them a little bit too strong, but that's okay. If I need to pull them back just a little bit, I will. But most of these are doing quite nicely. Looks like they got through the night. I've put the new queens in. Don't see any pollen coming in yet, but it won't take them very long to get pollen coming in the doors. So we'll just let them be, let them do their thing. My apple trees seem to have survived the frost, and they're starting to bloom out. So these bees will have a little bit of something to feed on. This one bloomed out last week and is still going. Started last week. That little one out there's starting to bloom. And this one started early. I thought it was gonna freeze, but it didn't. And this one, I was afraid it was not going to bloom at all, but it's starting to bloom. So hopefully, if we don't get another hard frost, we'll get a few apples. But that's what I'm doing today, is just kind of following up, checking to make sure everything's good. I still need to check these hives back here in this yard and see where they're at. I haven't been in these hives back here for a little bit, so need to check them, make sure they've got enough food. Pollen I'm not so worried about, because as you can see, the apple trees are blooming. But they may need some syrup. So I'll have to get into them all and check them out, make sure they're going to be okay. But there's 12 nukes ready to go. Give them a little while, let those queens come out of their cages in the next couple of days. Once they get established and are laying well, and I can tell that the queens are doing well, then we'll get them ready to go for the customer. Hope your bees are doing well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.